Hello and welcome back to Sleeping Dragons Reviews, and I'm here with Tucker.
Hello.
And today we're going to be reviewing Anthem. Well, I'm going to be reviewing Anthem.
Yes.
Me,
I've never played Anthem.
myself, and I.
Mm-hmm. I might be there, but
He's
only
here
a little.
just like invisibly. He's not really here.
Yeah. It's the voices in your head.
They're lying to you. All right. Well, do we... Oh, yeah, let's talk about what we're doing, what games we're playing.
Yeah. So, I just get the big one out of the way. A lot of split fiction.
Split fiction. Peak.
The game's awesome so far.
Okay, we need to finish it. We didn't do that today, but we can probably do it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we were gonna, but yeah, got busy. Yeah, only got a few hours left, probably.
Yes.
I'm
The
excited.
Game
Excited
is
to talk about it.
phenomenal. We bumped something off. We're not going to say what game. I don't remember what game we bumped off. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And then we threw Split Fiction in there. So coming up soon. I don't know how soon we'll be doing it, but at some point.
Should be in 2 more episodes.
2 more episodes. 2 more episodes. I
Wait,
think is the next shared one.
No. So
No?
we had. I'll just go ahead and name drop the episodes because we're gonna say it anyway. So like today we're doing Anthem, and then we have my solo, which is Amnesia: The Dark Descent,
Okay.
and then we're doing Split Fiction.
Oh, okay.
And then I think after that is our shared one.
A shared episode. Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
we're very excited to talk about that.
It is a really, really good game.
Oh yeah, we'll be glazing Hazelight Studios the entire time.
Yes, I'm the D1 glazer of them.
Oh yeah. But otherwise, other than Split Fiction, I played through Hellblade 2, which is Senua's Saga. That was a pretty good game. Someday we'll talk about it. I couldn't tell you when, but someday. Other than that, I think I'm gonna start Detroit Become Human, but I haven't started it yet. And that's pretty much all I have.
I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I beat the campaign, but like after the credits, there's some other weird missions you have to do. I don't know. It's confusing. Great game, peak game. I've never played a Monster Hunter game before. Well, I have, but I've never gotten far. But this is super good. I love Monster Hunter games. So I guess you consider me one of the people jumping in on the bandwagon, which I know people hate so very much.
Why not?
You know, everybody's like
game,
that. No matter what game it is, people are gonna hate when a new one comes out and people jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
It's for everything, really. Also been playing. I had another game, but I can't remember it, so I'm just not gonna say.
Okay. I don't know what it is either. So.
Yes, you should. You should be able to read my mind.
I really should, because I see what you're playing all the time.
Yes. Oh, it's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but that's going to be put on hold for a while. I don't know when I'm going to pick that back up.
Yeah.
But I did
You just started?
Yeah, shut up. Okay, listen, I basically beat the game already.
Yeah.
You better believe it. I don't think that's the quote. Oh my god, everybody who's watched Naruto just cringed at me saying that.
I've never watched Naruto, so I did not.
Hold up. God, what is the quote? It's you better believe it or something. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'll just be sad. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna start talking about Anthem, which you know how we were just talking about, game companies and stuff we like their publishers, not their publishers, studios.
Mm-hmm.
Anthem was made by EA. So
it was?
Yes, it is. It's an EA game.
Know that.
Yeah.
I assumed it was like a smaller company.
Yeah, and it wasn't an EA just published game. It was EA made.
Oh,
so it's not like Split, because Split Fiction was published by EA.
Yeah, I believe published just kind of means a lot of the funding goes not towards, but like comes from EA.
Okay, it was published by EA, but it was developed by BioWare, which is another not so great company.
Okay. Yeah, Anthem was, not Split.
Yeah. Actually, what are the games they want to make? I do want to look at this studio real quick just so I can get a grasp on them. They made Baldur's Gate in 1990, but that was like the first one, probably.
Yeah.
They made Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Okay, those aren't too bad.
So, I mean, it seems like they have a pretty decent, like, reputation with them.
Yeah, they have
a lot of pretty big games on here.
Well, they also made the new Mass Effect game, Andromeda, which nobody really liked. They also made the new... Hold up. They also made the new Dragon Age Veilguard that is just dog shit. And I can say that because I personally played it.
And Inquisition, though.
I didn't... Inquisition's good. I'm not going to play you on that. Or Mass Effect 3. Like, all the Mass Effect games and Dragon Age Inquisition. Love those games. Phenomenal. But Veilguard and Andromeda are absolute just shit. Like, I don't have anything else to say about it. Okay, they're not completely shit. You can play them and maybe enjoy them if you're lucky. It's just they don't do anything, and they remove some of the stuff the past games had that was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Get like the Diablo treatment.
Yeah, really, it is. But, So they also made Anthem as well, which is probably the shittiest game they've ever made. I'm just letting you guys know now, I'm not going to be kind to Anthem because it is just a bad game. Through and through. That's what it is. So, I'll go over, like, what it's based on. So, it's set on a fictional planet that's, like, I don't know the name of it. I'm not even going to fucking try. So, the player assumes the role of a freelancer. Heroic... like a hero. And then they have these little exosuits, that's what they're called. Javelins, I'm pretty sure, is their name in the game. And basically you're in this giant city and you're to venture out and kill stuff out there. And its title refers to... Actually, I don't even want to read this anymore. Sorry, I was reading off the wiki page just to get the basis of it down. But... So that's what the game's about. You get in a javelin suit, and then the story is just... Oh, God, I'm trying to remember it. There's some weird prologue, and then... I don't know. Bad shit happens, you get fucked up or something, I think. And then you get, like... It's like some weird time... I can't even remember much of this.
How long has it been since you played Anthem?
I religiously played it a shit ton. So I have a lot of hours on it, but last I played it was probably like 3 years ago.
Okay.
So that's probably why. But this story basically is, I feel like it's a little too long, full of random bullshit, but like there's, you meet the big baddie villain dude. Yeah. I'll keep on the story here in a second though, because I want to finish up the story and tell you what I don't like about it in a bit as I try and remember more of it. But the gameplay, it really feels like they're trying to make the gameplay be like Monster Hunter. It feels like mixed with like Destiny and other MMOs of like that type of category, kind of like Warframe as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they just do it really, really bad. I feel like.
Okay.
'Cause,
what about it is bad?
Okay, so the gameplay, which is the reason why I played it so much, isn't bad. You're in this exosuit and you feel powerful and you feel cool. Like, that gameplay part isn't. But a lot of the class, like, even if you pick a different class, it feels like it's the same gameplay, kind of.
Okay. Not a lot of variety throughout all the classes, or?
Yeah, but, okay. God, that's right, this is just so hard to explain. There kind of is, but there isn't. Like, this whole game is just weird. Throughout the way it plays, all, like, the pieces, like, of your javelin, some of them are interchangeable. So, in the game, right? You get in. There's 4 different classes or javelin types, whatever you want to call them. You got Colossus, which is your tank. He has a built-in shield that you can use. He's the one that I mained because he's cool and really durable. Interceptors, like your rogue, fast, typically uses melee. Most of their abilities are based on that, which they don't have a huge variety of. Ranger is the in-betweener of all. And then Storm is like the mage. A lot of like elemental attacks on with that. It's just these classes, I think the idea of them is cool. I think have some like, if you're just starting and you're playing some of like these classes, you're like, wow, this is cool. But the thing is, you can't really switch classes. You can, but you have to go through the game, and then at certain level points, like at 6 and 12, and then like 20 or something, you can unlock one of the other types of your choosing.
Oh,
which is weird in general, I feel like. It's just not the best it could be. So the weapons, so you also have weapons you can hold, like guns, of course. The thing with some of the guns, so like early on, it's a lot of do whatever you want, grab this, or this ability is cool, I'm going to use this, or I'm going to use this gun, this pistol, this sniper. Snipers really, just nobody uses them in the game because they just they're not helpful. It's like fast-paced combat and just going in, killing them, and then quickly going to the next area. So it's really a waste of your time to be doing that.
Okay.
But the thing with the weapons and like any of the abilities, like you can interchange your abilities in there with like different power scoring. Because, so there's different rarities of weapons and components. I called components? Sorry, I'm looking at the wiki right now. Yes, okay, they are. So, there's different rarities for all of them. You got your... Trying to remember them. Okay, I think I remember them. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, masterwork, and legendary. So, these components will give you a different like ability or something for your class or your javelin. Like, since I use the big chonky dude a lot, so he has like a shoulder slot. So you can shoot missiles. I'm pretty sure almost every single one of them just shoots missiles, and they do like maybe one different thing. Like, one of them's a fire missile, or one of them's a fire explosive missile, or frost missile, or, piss missile or something. Along with like other abilities, I don't know. I know there's like some... What is it, like a planting a flag one? That might have just been the one I had equipped, but it just kind of sucked. I had it there specifically so I could have a score for my javelin. So the thing is, earlier on in the game, you, like I said, you equip whatever you want to equip. You put this there, you put that there. Now, when you get to later game, it's a lot of just trying to unlock specifically just legendary equipment. But the thing is, you want just this one legendary equipment, because when you're playing in the later game modes, which I can't even remember the names of because they had really goofy names. Let's go. Okay. So I found the difficulties. So it goes from easy, normal, and hard, which are the typical difficulties you would want to play on, right? If you're going through this story and you just want a little bit of a harder experience, that's not really how difficulty works in this game. Because you want to play difficulty based on your javelin power level.
Okay.
So let's say, so it's based on the gear you put on there. Like I was talking about the components you have to put on there. Like I don't remember the exact scores, but I'm pretty sure like the highest score you can get on one piece of gear is like 75 or 85, right? So typical common stuff might be worth 5 or 10, uncommon, like 20, 25, and then so on. I don't know the exact scores or the exact numbers.
Okay. So does it like scale the enemies based on whatever your score is?
Massively scales the enemies. No, not on your score, based on what difficulty you place it on. So let's say, right, you're starting the game and you have a javelin power level of like, let's say like 150 or something, or like 200. And you couldn't launch Grandmaster 3 because it's only unlocked at pilot level 30, which is like it's just like past end game.
Okay.
But no, actually, it might not be. I don't remember. But if you were to try and fight enemies like that with a javelin with 200 power, you would do no damage. I'm not even kidding you. Like, the enemies in this game mode have, like, it doesn't show you exact numbers, but it shows you damage numbers. Like, to the point where I'm pretty sure it's like one of the only guns you want to use, like when you're running Grandmaster 3, which is called Argentina's Gambit. It's like a light machine gun. I still remember the name of it. But it does like 20,000 damage per hit, and it's like really fast, like automatic, like super fast, like bam, 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 bam. So that's decent damage, okay damage for Grandmaster 3. But like your starter weapons around like Javelin power level like 200 or so is maybe 500 or like 200. Mm-hmm. Like even a sniper rifle might only get you up to like 2,000, 3,000 damage. From what I remember, at least. I'm not gonna count this on my soul. But basically, I think it's just really weird the difficulties work in this game. So, yeah. Okay. And you have to, of course, play on Grandmaster 3 to get the drops that you actually need. For like legendary drops for stuff. So, saying I like to talk about the difficulty here is like, right. Okay, let's mention Helldivers for a second. I don't want to compare this game to a great game like Helldivers, but let's say difficulty in Helldivers, right? You probably wouldn't want to, but like a level 5 technically could run Helldive, and if they had skill, they would be okay. Maybe. You know?
Maybe.
Yeah, but
they'd have to be a fat maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're not just screwed. Like, they're not doing, 1 damage or having to unload all the ammo they have on to one basic enemy to kill them.
Yeah.
That's this game, but I kind of, I get why they do that, is because they want to enforce, like, the later game playing.
Mm-hmm.
But it just fucking sucks. Like, it's just not fun. Like, coming from me, I've played so much of the later parts of Anthem. Like, I'd run strongholds just to get legendary drops. Like, I have every single one of my javelins maxed out with legendary gear that I want. So they're all, like, level, I don't know what max power is. It's somewhere around 800, 900. And that's, like, on all of them, but, like, they have like 10 legendary slots, right? If you do one mission that might be like 20, 25 minutes long, 30 minutes, if you do them a lot, you can run through them pretty quick because they're super repetitive. But you might get one legendary item like every 3 or 4 or so missions.
Oh.
I think they might have increased their rarity, but I don't remember.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and trying to get the ones you want, it's just this hellish gameplay loop, and every mission is the same thing every single time if you're doing strongholds. It's, you go in, you do the same loop, you kill this enemy, kill that enemy, kill that enemy, kill some mini-boss, go through 2 more areas of killing enemies, or grabbing these stupid little power orbs to power something, and then, defend it for 30 seconds, and then fly back up, go to the boss area, and go through like a 3-stage boss fight, and then you're done. Did you get a legendary? Nope. Run that shit back. And that's the loop. Which I think looping stuff like that in some games is fun, but it is so fucking repetitive. And at that point in the game, you're really grinding for nothing but to do those strongholds again.
Oh. There's just not really a reason to.
Yeah, there's no, like, events. There's nothing like that. There's nothing. God.
Okay. Is there, like, an online part of it, or?
Yes, it is online. You can have 4 players with you.
Okay.
So that's what I typically run. So the game is really hard, but like I could do Grandmaster 2 as a solo javelin.
Oh, okay.
With probably like 90% chance of me succeeding, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
But Grandmaster 3, maybe. It's super hard. That's why you typically always want to play with multiple people. You're doing it.
Good luck.
Yeah, really.
People play.
I'm pretty sure it's canceled. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't even have online support anymore.
Oh.
I don't know why we're reviewing it, but hey, the campaign's still there, and you can buy it for like $3 if you want to try the campaign. I'm not gonna get you anywhere, but you know.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, it's a game. Might as well review it. We can't just keep having. Well, we will, but not every game is amazing, and I think it's good to show that not
Some
every
of the
game is
bad
amazing.
games. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep in mind, I am grilling the fuck out of this game. It's an okay game. It did what it wanted to do. I just don't like it. I played a shit ton of it, but I'm like now realizing that it's just not that good.
Yeah.
It's really not. So there's like a little store in the game, right, that like swaps out every day, like a little daily store, right? Or weekly, I don't remember. It fucking sucks.
Yeah? Is it like cosmetics or like actual gear?
It's like cosmetics, right? That you can unlock, right? You can technically get the currency in the game, right?
Yeah.
That entire time I've played that game, I never gained enough currency, even though I tried to grind for it, to buy a single cosmetic.
Oh. That's pretty sure that's not how they're supposed to do that in a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also going to state on that, at least from what I remember. Maybe I was doing it the wrong way. I'm just thinking back, little old kid me, like 3 years ago. But, yeah, okay, it's more realistically like 4 or 5 years ago when I was playing it hardcore, like religiously playing it. Which, keep in mind, I was in like 8th grade at that point, 7th grade. So, I wasn't the smartest individual. But it was it's just shit, dude. Like, this game. not the best at all. Oh yeah, Solvent Green. That was the yeah. How much HP do okay.
Search. Is this an enemy?
No, it's one of it's the arm weapon for the Colossus, at least the one that I had, and it just shoots acid. And it does absolutely insane fucking damage.
Okay. So does this game have like a very clear meta with things?
Yes. Yeah, it's just like there'll be like 1 or 2 weapons that are insane. Like I have this missile launcher, right? It does combo damage, which it shoots multiple missiles. So basically, if I fire that, it does more damage than my entire ultimate. So my ultimate weapon, at least for the Colossus, I don't remember the other ones. Actually, I do. Ranger is a giant missile barrage. The fast one that I can't remember is what I said its name was, has like some fury state with like stabbing shit. And I don't remember what Storm is.
Okay.
But Colossus, you grab a giant grenade launcher out of your back and shoot it. And it just does like that to the point that I was at in the game. It does 1.5 million damage.
Oh, that sounds like quite a lot.
Yeah, but even like Grandmaster 3, that's still just not a lot of damage to like the main bosses. Of course, but yeah, but like the thing is, the missile launcher I was just talking about, right? Probably does about 1 million or a little bit over, and it's usable every like 6 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh. I don't remember.
I see.
So, there is a very strict meta in this game. If you find a meta weapon, you're going to use it. Like Artina's Gambit, it's just unbalanced. It's all the other weapons kind of suck in compared to it. There's like one other weapon that was like compared to it that I don't remember.
Yeah. So, are weapons, how do you get weapons? Are they just from enemy drops? Are they from runs? Where are they from?
Yeah. So you kill enemies or bosses, there's a chance a little thing will drop on the ground. And you can pick it up and it'll just say common item or whatever. You can tell by the color of the shard on the ground.
Okay.
So it'll give you a component or a weapon or some random thing. That's what it does.
So this game, I mean, from what I'm hearing so far, it sounds a lot like what it wanted to be Destiny.
Yeah, I think they wanted it to be a Destiny killer, but it's just not.
Just didn't have quite that enough
That
work put into it or passion or something with it,
yeah,
which could probably be deduced to EA. But
it really just seems like they want to do like the bare fucking minimum with it.
yeah, I wonder, was the game a success at all?
No, so Jesus. I have it pulled up here. I think. Yeah, if I go down, it'll say. Yeah, so they said Anthem failed to meet Electronic Arts sales expectations, with a target set at 6 million copies to be sold at the end of March. They just said they didn't quite reach the goal. They didn't say what it was.
So they most likely just didn't profit on the game.
Yeah, they also expected a lot more money to come from microtransactions as well. I didn't buy a single microtransaction in that game. And for me, that's surprising because all that was there was for the cosmetics in the daily shop.
Yeah.
Which, might I mention, there was like maybe 20 cosmetics they'd shuffle. So,
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. So it's like,
I mean,
what?
So this game has a very obvious like gameplay loop, from what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Are there any other like side things other than the main loop with everything, or?
Yeah, so there's like a free roam mode, right? So they wanted it to be open world, but it's like it's open world but a shitty version of it.
Oh.
Like you can fly, but you feel so contained in the game.
Huh.
Like I can't even describe the world. It feels like right, if I were to show you let's say I showed you the Red Dead map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, wow, I can walk around all that. No. Impossible to go over mountains. It's almost like you're in a canyon the entire game because the mountains that are just like straight pillars going up. So like, giant canyon pillars covering like 55% of the map.
Oh, that's fun.
And then making it so there's small little holes so you can kind of go through it ish. It's like you can explore part of the map, but like not really. It feels claustrophobic, is what it feels like. For an open world. I don't know. I don't like it.
They just didn't like add enough. They're like, it's fine. Let's put an invisible wall there.
Yeah, it's there. And there's this stupid fucking, I don't remember what it was, but you had to find, so there's events, random events in free mode, like where you're going around and then you kill some enemies and do some stupid side quest. I don't remember what this was, but I remember I was really trying to find one of like the Fallen Strider rescue missions because I needed something from it. I don't remember what it was, but it took me so long to find a single one. It was like multiple days of just searching for it. Like, not, of course, 24 hours a day. It was like maybe like playing 5 hours or so a day for like 3 days in a row, just trying to find enough of them.
Still
like
a lot. It's a lot of time.
It's really grindy, but also not. No. It is grindy. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
Like I said, they wanted to make an Anthem copy, so they made it grindy.
Destiny copy.
I really just want to hate on these other people's reviews. Reviewing it a 7.5 or 6.5 for IGN. I'm a D1 hater of IGN reviews.
They're never good. They're never accurate. That's the thing.
They never. It feels like they review whatever's highest just because they fucking feel like it or get.
I think they're just like scared to give something low because people yell at them.
Yeah.
They just kind of give everything like a 7. Yeah, I don't like IGN.
Dude.
And with movies too. Terrible.
Fucking suck. Hold up. I want to look at some IGN reviews real quick because we're not getting very far with this game right now. So let's just look at them for a second.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
There was one movie that was like a really shitty movie. An IGN, or no, it wasn't IGN. It was crap. No, what was it? Maybe it was IGN. Does IGN review movies, or am I thinking of the wrong?
They do.
They do. Where am I? I can't find it. They gave it like a higher rating than it should have. Yeah, the movie Night Swim, the pool that's evil or something. They gave it like a 6 out of 10, which was not what that movie should have been. They just give everything like a 6 or a 7 because they're scared. Because if people like that movie, they're gonna yell at them.
I want to see their highest rated movies. Okay, let's do some movies. This is Spinal Tap. I don't know what that movie is. They have Pulp Fiction 10.
Pulp Fiction is very subjective. I personally
haven't watched the movie. I'm gonna be honest.
I personally don't really care for it. It's fine. It's confusing to me. I'm very big on plot. And that movie didn't really hit me with that. But a lot of people do really like that movie. Yeah, man. I like the movie Imaginary. God awful movie. 6 out of 10.
Fuck.
So don't trust IGN if you're looking for a proper review. Come to us. We know.
Yeah, no, we're so much better than this. All right. Some of their video game reviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. So GTA 5, right? They rated 10. Whatever.
Okay.
Elden Ring, Shadow of Erdtree, and Elden Ring both 10. I respect that.
That's okay.
Deathloop 10.
Okay. I love the idea of Deathloop. I really wanted to get into Deathloop, but man, that game got kind of boring really fast.
Dude, it did. It got so boring so very fast.
It's such a cool idea, but it's like, man, just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Sounds like a lot like a game we're reviewing.
It is. It's just like, fuck, dude.
I like the idea of Deathloop, but man, it wasn't done well with the game. Gameplay's fine, but it's just repetitive. Extremely repetitive.
They gave Spelunky 10.
Never played Spelunky.
I'm not going to judge it. I haven't played the game. I'm not in a place to judge. I'm not going to judge without playing it.
Even then, I hate things that give stuff 10 out of 10.
They gave Split Fiction 9. Wow,
and give it a 10?
IGN.
Nah, that deserves a 10.
Yeah, wow, IGN dog shit.
Split Fiction was too dang good. Is too dang good. We haven't even reached the end of it. Yeah, don't go to IGN, or like Rotten Tomatoes is sometimes okay. Anything, come to us. Ask us.
Exactly.
We know the answers.
We're the best at this.
Yeah.
You don't have. Okay, actually,
we're professionals.
Good for IGN for giving us a 9 out of 10.
What?
The game a 9 out of 10. I'm proud of it.
Split Fiction? Yeah. They can give it a 6. No, they like the number 6. They just like 6. Because if a game's bad or something's bad, they just give it a 6. Out of petty.
Yeah,
they're like, you can launch the game. 6 out of 10.
I'm looking at their shitty reviews, and then they gave the day before 1, which I think is already higher than it should be.
I don't even know what that game is.
Did you hear about that game? It was this game that was like super hyped up. Okay, sorry guys, we're getting off topic. I'll do the final review for Anthem here in a minute, but I feel like we've already talked about everything we want to talk about. Let us talk about the day before for a second, though.
I remember this. You've sparked the memory. That game, didn't it have like a ton of like marketing? Marketing. It was like fake marketing.
Yeah, that made it look really cool. Like it was an extraction shooter.
And then it came out and it was just terrible.
Just fucking horrendous. It got pulled off of Steam. I want to...
Oh, did it?
It became the most wishlisted game on Steam.
Wasn't it full price too?
Let me see. It was pulled from Steam. I don't know how soon it got pulled, which I'm not seeing, but...
I'd assume pretty fast, because that game tanked so hard. Okay, they had it at $40.
Whew.
which still, that's high. Like, that's a lot of didgeridoos.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the other more popular video game reviewers just said it's not even worth our time to review.
I mean, that's fair. Like, it was literally just a joke.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just a mess of dog shit. Like I said, like this game, the idea for it isn't bad. At least Anthem isn't this fucking bad. Is all
at least you could play Anthem.
At least you can. Well, actually, maybe not anymore. Not with friends, at least.
That doesn't count. Well, you could still technically play it though.
Yeah.
One's better than the other, and I don't like saying that Anthem's better than it, but
it is.
But it is.
This game is just the pinnacle of shit.
Like,
no work into it.
Failure in a bottle, right there.
No soul. Nothing.
It was genuinely just false advertising.
Yeah.
People getting, not even like likes. It's just people getting attention through false advertisement. And then when they got pressured to actually release something, they just put out dog shit. They watched like a couple tutorials on Unity.
Yeah. Should give it our official review, Tucker. 0.
I never played.
Anyways.
Okay,
0.
Yeah, 0.
0.
Put it in the official review.
Put it in the official scoreboard, and then just have the day before at the bottom 0.
Yep. I'll put it in.
You know how bad a game would have to be to actually get 0.1?
That's pretty dang bad. That's like horrendous.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I don't think we will ever give a game that low unless it's literally unplayable.
And if you physically can't play, like I feel like I'd give like the dinosaur internet game, like when your internet goes out, higher.
Yeah, well, at least you can play it. Like,
it works without internet.
It's there when you need it.
Exactly. You never want him, but he's there when you need him.
Yeah.
He's the hero that nobody asked for, but everyone needed.
We should review that at some point.
Yeah. Unless you're at a school.
You should do like a bonus episode on it.
Oh my god, an entire bonus episode where we just talk about the dinosaur game.
We should. We totally should.
Pig.
I'm gonna put that somewhere in our
Can we all agree the sad ending is when the when you're at school? Well, we're not at school anymore. Oh, I guess you're in college. But for any of you those out there at school, when they ban the game, like the tech guy.
Yeah, they have.
And it's just a meteorite
blocked game stuff, and it's terrible. It's terrible. We save the content. Save the content for the review.
I know you're right. We gotta say we literally just talked about everything about the game. But you know what?
We will do a bonus episode. I'm writing it down in our thing.
Oh no, it's coming out at some point, guys. You better
someday
be prepared.
Yeah.
For the bonus episode.
Whenever we feel like making 2 episodes in one day. All right. We should probably wrap up Anthem soon.
Yeah. Oh, also the studio closed after that.
BioWare closed or?
No. Fan Critic. Okay, we're going back. I know we're going back. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyways.
Do we want to get into the review part, or do you have any other
let me see if I have anything
pieces
else
of it?
To say. I didn't finish up the story, but the story's super simple. Honestly, you could look it up yourself. I don't really remember much about it. I know there's some weird big boss fight at the end where you're fighting the big bad guy dude, which I don't even remember. It's so unrememberable.
There's a word for that, and I don't know what the word is.
I don't know.
I know the word, but I can't think of it. Oh man.
Forgettable.
I guess, yeah.
That works. Anyways, it's not that great, is all I'm going to say. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the review. Okay. The final parts of it. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I feel like some of the gameplay is okay. Like, some of it's enjoyable. Gets super repetitive so very fast, which is just super crappy. I don't even know, man. You know, doing the missions, like, early game is fine. Like, if you're going through the story, that's fine. But if you're trying to go through, like, enjoying it after that, it's like, what it should be is like playing a Monster Hunter game, going through the story, and there's all the stuff afterwards, which I know there was in Worlds and other stuff, the other ones as well. There's just so much more content after the story.
Mm-hmm.
This game tried that, but didn't do it well. So after the story, you're just feeling like wanting for more, like something that's not there. But anyways, I guess I'll give it the final review. I'm going to give it a 1.2. That's my...
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a 2.4 out of 10?
Yeah, 2.4 official.
All right. I think that is a fitting end for something that you can hardly even... You can only play the story anymore. So.
Yeah.
And it's still full price, isn't it?
Yeah. I just like... No. They have a lot cheaper now, I think.
Oh, okay.
I just like to specify, if you're looking for a fun single player game to play, it's not this. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I said the story's okay, it's still not the best.
No.
I just not. Honestly, we have so many other games. Like, even the games that we've talked about single player, it's like, go play those. Go play Cyberpunk or Elden Ring.
Yeah. Go play Helldivers.
Yeah. Just don't play this game. Play Monster Hunter, dude. Just don't play this game.
All right.
All right. Well,
I don't
next
have any
episode.
Closing out stuff.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I was gonna say next episode is
Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Amnesia, Tucker's
It's
episode.
my solo episode. I'm really excited to talk about that one.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a good one. Oh
yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry we got a bit off topic, but you know what? We didn't have much more. I didn't have much more else to talk about Anthem. Any questions? Anything to say? Any reviews about our podcast? Ooh wee gooey.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna say the same thing I said about Anthem. The story's not quite that good.
Gameplay's fine.
Gameplay's okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and see ya on the next episode.
Goodbye.